Hi, we are doing this campaign on microplastics. So basically, microplastic is the real threat. That's the biggest problem that nobody is really talking about. What happens with the plastic that we use eventually breaks down into smaller pieces like macroplastic, and eventually breaks down into microplastic. Microplastic is really very small and it cannot be separated, cannot be segregated, it cannot be collected or recycled. And that is the biggest threat to humanity and to the planet. And once microplastic is in the ocean, or it's in our food chain, or it is in our ecosystem, it's eventually going to get into the bloodstream of animals, our body, and it can cause a lot of problems. And this is why we are running a creative campaign on to build awareness about microplastics. In this, we are making sketches, and we copy, we put these sketches in the public places so that people start noticing, they start being aware about microplastic, and it's a creative way of building awareness about this problem.
Plastics. Microplastics are pieces smaller than 5 millimeters. Some of them are used in cosmetics or toothpaste, but most result from floating waste that is constantly exposed to UV radiation and crumbles into smaller and smaller pieces. 51 trillion such particles float in the ocean, where they are even more easily swallowed by all kinds of marine life. This has raised concerns among scientists, especially about health risks from the chemicals that are added to plastic. BPA, for example, makes plastic bottles transparent, but there's also evidence that it interferes with our hormonal system. DEHP makes plastics more flexible, but may cause cancer. It would be pretty bad if microplastics are toxic, because they travel up the food chain. Zooplankton eat microplastic. Small fish eat zooplankton. So do oysters, crabs, and predatory fish. And they all land on our plate. Microplastics have been found in honey, in sea salt, in beer, in tap water, and in the household dust around us. 8 out of 10 babies and nearly all adults have measurable amounts of phthalates, a common plastic additive, in their bodies, and 93% of people have BPA in their urine. There is little science about this so far, and right now it's inconclusive. We need a lot more research before panic is justified. But it is safe to say that a lot of stuff happened that we didn't plan for, and we have lost control over plastic to a certain extent, which is kind of scary.
Here are some sketches that I've been making on microplastic. You can come here and show this. This one.